Friday yishire omu studio so ajina woka
seba kuno umwanya tukwikara babe na praise
and then what makes matters was you see what no hura voice no hura no expecting kushango montarakato but see the person and be like no good ninga batoletera mondish brother we ninga nanga SWABRI bareta brother we nango kuno ajina wenyine
mgurusi ajina James Junior kiwajine chikoto kandi
so one more time Samira munokubahano ninyo wajina James Junior empako yangara bitunyo kiwajina kuruga karago mpaka Kampala my boyfriend from Toronto once more and I'm on Western Connect.
There is a way you introduce yourself nojuka azokabara byemu akantu ako
ninyo wajina wakasaiza kiza cyaro kahigana kagana banyabera isingo makizumbu kizo nyamutenga urubisa bigambi gambale yakanagwa kanabo bakiza baguma ukasabiko musabikankando mukamabaraza bufunzo mwenge ndemuzira arkwera
wanje abatoroshe nimwe mwino kwevuga
about that are these your great grandfathers?
Yes, they're my great grandfathers.
So how did you get all that information okagenda wikaliza mzee mugamze banzo ndire mnabikuru
isenkuri to mgurusi kiza kiki atakahumwire nyowe ngazarwa kona toro beitu in 1996 akabalio abarebo da ADF insurgency so twagaruka Buganda ati nyowe ngokora muno nayise nyowe kona izayoga for only Christmas so buri mundo kutoizaga tugenda kumuramucho mugurusi would take time at Soborora how we are ngaha so isenyowe yakamalira nwabere mugweto wisenkuru nyowe so he would take note of those documents. In fact amatagi gona kuruga isenkuru to yikumna babiri kasabuko he would it's like a tree so I have some brothers are emanyire from the other line atinka kuruga nyondo waisingoma then there is hat kato line ya kato irom twinabanyabzale beitwa band I know them at times I want to be manyire but I follow them and
so nyowe puwa mi ni manya isenyowe ni manya isenyowe Ibrahim ni manya isenkuru nyowe Romado Ninkoma.
Enough.
Our family is so big and sometimes we find challenges.
I really understand. Uganda in a way isitwa ikagana tugamba when you go to school mubazo ruzumu mu Uganda beto mukwiza muka obekumara fika sahemu
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. It's something we were talking about with Nelon. Nena kanangamba man omananga abantu arabana openda kumwigiso urujungu like amazo binyonye and at least urujungu atakuruba zankani yake 5 msana sana banza mastering toro omuka atukuruba
you see we're in a generation that thinks okubaza ruzungu you're not cool.
Yeah,
not good enough.
But then in the other hand to antukibaza na saa zinu Rutori is getting rich. Like kile chongambiwa kwa dictionary. People are learning now. People are going deep and it's becoming so sweet.
Yesterday I was talking with Atok Richie. He's no and we're having an idea. Sometimes I'm summoned obumbandi okukampala I'm a writer. I try so alibizana bya masomero abaganda babina muno the defense schools like Budo. Now there is a new school on the block on Bali, I think St. Kennedy Lijisubi.
So writer wiyanga
yes so there is even a second school kindergarten bageta Apex. I go right for them. So of course marakandika araba kunkera who guide me because I'm not naturally Muganda. So I try akubanke go Uganda ruinge umukubanza. So many was how do we bring this home? Can we identify schools? Nobody kubagamu alimwabiri. And we say this is the culture we need. We partner with you. I'll volunteer. I come teach these guys.
Bro, you volunteered things, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes we really feel proud of you about that. Yeah, you volunteered. You've always been there to volunteer.
God bless the Lord. They really want us to change this land. Tingwetagemiake hingule and abana baitu bekalemba tukaguza baitu. What value did you add to this beautiful land? Manje tuena all we have is toro nongi and so zero and so but to be but iwe kaliza buli omugambi esemire fine. What value have you added on it?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Kirali.
Yes.
Kirali chawakira. Anyway, so
somebody serious. It's good to see you. It's my first time to be here when you're here. Aren't we making a year?
Yeah, it's a year.
We were last year for the show.
For the show.
You came here, you brought in a gang, Livon.
Yeah.
How is Livon doing, by the way?
Livon is doing well. Her management went into a law, which is okay for any business. It happens. So you're struggling, we've been talking, and she says she's getting better of late. She had given her a song some time back. So Bomba. I think they got a few issues. I think we'll be able to re-record it more brand beats.
Okay.
But she's someone I feel, when can you say, please wake up.
Yeah, I always see a lot in Livon, man. Like, she has a very rich voice.
That's true. And
a
she's
very rich
so
talent.
natural.
And it's so natural to you, Gabangu.
So the only pickup line I use is like Irene Hinda. I tell them, no guys, but she's on top of you simply because you're sleeping.
Exactly. Okay, you also brought to me Lynn Zabu. How is she? I was with her yesterday, but how is she?
She's doing
Akuba, you're the writer. So when I ask you how is she, it's not that I don't talk to her, I do. Yeah, but in the line of music, the writing and stuff.
Yeah, she's fine. Only that I think she's more adventurous.
Yeah, exactly. Even as we speak right now, she has gone somewhere.
She's such a social phenomena. So of later, let me first divert my money into these projects as social networks as and then when I settle, you write for me music. In fact, so yesterday when we met, it's like, Arjuna, now I've settled, please. I need some vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think shortly we're gonna.
So how do you see how you rate for so many people? Yeah. How do you tell now this person? Okay, some people come up with their ideas, Nagamba. I need this. I need the song to be around this idea and stuff. Yeah. But how do you tell Ongo this person should flow like this? I think this song deserves this person. Can Livon, John Twale, Onkamwe, Nanka, let me also be on it. And then how do you tell that as a writer?
I listen to them.
Okay.
I listen to what they're able to do. Not what's the beat.
You're not like us.
But I want to listen to their melodic composure. Which note could they hit? What's their range? So that I rotate within that gap. Then after I ask them, what kind of song do you want? Why do you want it? Like, what's your vision? Because at the end of the day, the vision only appears real to the bearer.
Exactly. So
explain to me your vision. I'm like, okay. Is then I can have the do you want a cultural touch? Or do you want a fusion of cultural lyrics, but with a kind of an Afrobeat track? So all those ideas, they blend all this art together. So I know maybe this one is fit for this.
But then some people you might find as maybe asuro can next time abanza I can diverting goshanga na basa kuterezesha hip hop. So how can you
this guy exactly akaanza kuanzia chekecha.
So at the end of the day ni soma audience yange because dynamics zinakuvamu. I know which kind of market do I have now. Hata bara having kwenda kuongera umukatale kange because we are talking and people who listen, like if you check streaming platforms, many people want to listen. So I have that content where people can listen, which is okay, but then I have this other audience that I want to tap into that maybe wants to dance. How do I make them dance? I may not do the BPMs of 105, 100 and something, but how do I make them dance but still not losing my identity that I'm this guy with sweet melodies. I have these sweet lyrics. How do I not lose this track? So that's how I keep blending into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The same applies to Tipo. Tipo now cannot have this time around.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what? So the same applies to
Actually,
the
Titan.
we were
Even
talking, and
Titan, yeah.
many of us, even I was thinking also maybe Reggie when he was doing Makeaway.
Yeah.
Makeaway was kind of out of his space.
He's urban right now.
Yes, but I love his new album with but the song with LA.
Yeah.
I really love
one on
that.
one.
Like, I really love that song because I'm a big fan of LA.
Yeah.
As a producer,
I have a contact if you need it.
I have it as well. Yeah, we talk once in a while. Only that they are comfortable working at Country Records.
Okay.
So if anyone again Rwanda or else you share, or subsequent of Uganda, but you share. However, I also want to have that adventure. I've not been to Rwanda.
And also those physical moments are also vital.
And you see, there is a chemistry when at times you meet physically.
Yes.
Yeah, you learn more about people because at the end of the day, it's not just music, but how do you socially blend?
Yeah,
so that we need to do much more than just music. Yeah.
Okay, so I talked our go ahead to attend the card. Last year you hit us with a very successful show.
Yeah, I really bless the Lord.
And I want to thank you first. You gave me a chance to produce your show and manage your stage.
I'm so much humbled.
That added something.
And forever you will.
That added something onto my brand and something and experience.
You remember someday before you joined this family?
Yeah.
We talked.
Yeah.
And I told you, I don't know, but this is what I feel at heart. In a few years, you're going to be the biggest contact person for the music industry here. I may not be in your life now, but any other person can tell, if you want a contact of this and this, come to SWABRI. Anyone can tell that. And me have that hope and faith in you. You've been there when this industry is crafted from ashes. You've watched you've seen all of us.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm not older than him.
No, me.
SWABRI tukakumanya we muntu wena orikuisha
I'm older than SWABRI. It's only that new music ngagitandika a little bit late. I was so much comfortable in church until this question that comes yes. When that question comes, I have to wake up and come to this side. So I'm so much humbled and thank you for accepting. By the way, he produced my show. I didn't pay him. He's a brother. I know we share a lot, but
no, they are actually mu industry are abantu abanteresimu for anything. And send it in Janamutwe first. Send it in Janamutwe, and whatever amount or no amount that comes, I always share that with Karamagamba. There are people in this industry over zero, what is zero. It's okay. It's okay because now I have interview let me do this. It can also help me the other way.
Yeah, I know.
Because now when you produce your show, some people were doubting.
No,
auntie, that's what I'm telling you. It's something I used to just do but it has turned out to be also something on my CV. I can do it.
You're able to be trusted with that.
Exactly. So after doing a very successful show, you gave us music. Music. So ninyenda tutandikirao but ninyenda tufunze we have 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so tutandikirao how has life been after the show?
Life after the show, it's been a mixed reaction. It caused me to grow out of my shell. Like I understood at end level what next. You see, every time in life there is that question, what next?
Yeah.
So I love being honest with myself. I wasn't ready for the next level. However, I was there. It's like Hati was at the P7 and in senior 1. chonkato you've not acquainted yourself with what is biology nebyetaaga
so no gako garke MP7
all I have is senior one chonga
Yes.
nkataina na uniform ntaina na case nyonyezera senior one so however I knew what I needed to be there but I would not have it because
so let's first break it down tugende tuitegerezengana. Are you talking about the levels? Are you talking about national level? Or the level at which your management was taking you at?
No, it's all me. I craft myself looking at an African level.
Okay.
How do I narrow the vision to converge into my small town, my small home, Toro? But this dream grows big. At the end, it looks at Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had taken some time to learn. I read them. Even after, sometimes I read books and I want to really understand.
Books only or even Bible?
For the Bible, that one I'm natural to it. I really have to. But those are books, yes. I was taught in the school of discipleship and leadership. At least I'm good with that. So I understood. I mastered the Nagamba. I was seeing. Amahanga streaming amno music yange countries wasanga Barbados, Angola, Portugal, Spain. Of late I'm seeing Russia kinkomanya mbahuleza wiki. I don't know what.
Naam. Wakakubatere chikompala wakaura kazena.
Colombia. And I'm like, what do these guys really? If one song came, by mistake in holidays.
Yeah.
And I noticed a series of them, like 4 of them. The same countries were surfacing. So I go back to study. What is that element they are feeding from my art? I realized they are feeding much more of Afrobeat. So I come back on the drawing space. I'm like, yes, I've been Afrobeat, but more centered to Uganda and East Africa. It's why you see, if you see that kind of beat, Champion, Teketa, Toro Love, they're kind of not the natural me, but I'm looking at, yes, for Torah, I keep serving them their kind of vibe, but how do I grow myself there? I needed to have learned a lot, but above all I needed money, because now you're looking at working with the those are the dreams.
Yes.
So things like that's how much it can't. So that tells you I need money. Nikuserity is Steve Keys Chigozi who mastered. Steve Keys is a Mnywan Wange. We've been together total, but now he's the music director of Swans. If you've seen both videos of Azawi, Akarangwa Bakora Kagines, that guy on space. The production here shows Azawi is one. It is Steve Keys who produces them. So he's the one who mastered my song, of course. That guy, he's not expensive, he's affordable. Only that his rule is, you send 100%, I start on your work. It's not like this, Manzo saying 50%. For him, you clear him, then it's when he starts the work.
And rule.
But his work is his work. You can feel the sound of Azawi, Banga boy, so you can tell. And why Ogunabireni Mukomamu is because if you hear Elijah Chitaka, Azawi, their ears, swans, is so much African continent. So he's able to advise Gambabetu. According to what I feel, Kanuka instrument you would have used this if you want to achieve this. So that's how I came growing, but all that requires money, which were in a kind of a space. Of course, I love my former management, but time comes and we don't have money. And you have to understand, Nkamana means Mukaga without a song after the concert. It's why I'm telling you it was.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm senior one with one. We took 6 months. We first released the song, New Sarah, closing to Empako Festival. So that caused me to kill almost 6 months, which wasn't really nice for an artist. Omazira kutunga peak yawe with a successful concert. I needed to pick up from that. However, nevertheless, God's grace is so sufficient. And after there, I came back to my normal pace. It's why you see, after a month and a few weeks, I'm able to release a song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now, Weija Watera, Was it in Nkusera?
Yeah, in Nkusera.
We danced to that song on Nakaro. We didn't record, but we danced to that song on Nakaro. It's one of our favorite songs.
Yeah.
Nkusera. So waja watera Nkusera.
Then Namara. Wana kasango moja wetu Jeti ya Paul Mutoro wachenzo beitu akore bintu machinge is a talented guy. After Namara twakola Toro Love. Yes, after Toro Love then Nyunyuzi with Julia Music, and then now we're in Champion.
How do you find Julia? I was I wanted to ask Mzamil this question you had Livon Lini Kalongo Kabomulie Mbaina Mamzamiru Julia is the other girl Mamakawa Flawless or what? Mzamiru, how do you find girls and you don't find boys?
By the way, I do find boys. Only that
the emphasis.
But like honestly, at times I'm not team
not the other way, of course. But
yes, me too.
This is a joking question, but a serious
for
question.
The boys, for the gents, I share with them knowledge.
Okay.
I tell them, if you do this and this and this and this, you can be here. But the ladies, they need this other extra push. Yeah, after explaining this knowledge, hold them by the hand. I can call Yvonne, I can call Julia, hey, wake up, we need this and this. But I may not call Titan. The only artist I've called to wake up is Gerard.
Gerard needs a very big push.
I even went to his producer because he's now a good friend, Josh Mosiah, he's in Kasese. And I place. When this guy comes here, the day I come here and this song is not out, he has a very beautiful song in there. Nyowenza kibayo releasing like that guy, he's so good, only that he has a weakness. He's a perfectionist.
Yeah.
He loves a guy called Passenger who sang so at times he's like, after singing, like, but my voice is not sounding like that of Passenger. I'm like, but you're not Passenger. So he wants a perfect work. Okay. So at times it causes him to delay. But I keep telling him, man, wake up, let's keep working. So yesterday we talked, and I was like, you know what, Arjuna, now, yes, I'm waking up. We shall be doing the work.
And he put up a very good performance.
He's an amazing song.
He came here, he sang for my birthday.
Yes, I saw you.
The other time it was you. Now it's him. Yeah, the next time I wanted to be a girl.
I think it will work.
And or you will give me one, because you know
I'll give you one.
Okay, how do you meet Julia?
Now, Julia, that story is so crazy. I don't know, but Julia, you know, I love you. Forgive me.
Okay.
So, there's a gentleman called Dan, MVP.
Yeah, I know.
He's a music scheduler for some in Barra.
Yeah.
It's Karaoke who gave him my number. So, we've been close with Karo for a lifetime. So, Juna, there's some guy called Dan. He's going to call you. So back then he was playing my music a lot. Especially with about True Love and all that. So we connected now. I've started my label, it's called Kitara Music. I'm signing a few people. With time we need to work. He signs a lady called Slim Mami. That one I didn't meet her. It's like Ajuna, there's Slim Mami and Centrebs and yes, this one we can work. Now again, I'm studio na kora track na musindikira with this track be nice. I'm like, yeah, it is okay. Tuakora na take mvasi zange na gisindika rogai bamwe tantare garita ya giholeza na we take mwe ebyorunyankore. I think I went to JK's bakora. So bamazire gimpers after a few months. Danny Antera, we've got a few issues with Slim Mami. I think we're terminating the contract. We won't work. That was 2020. It was some other producer. So after some time last year, excuse me, I sang another girl. She's Julia. I'm like, okay. she listened and she mastered. But this time Namgamba, we are changing the producer. Akuba Nkanibona Kazora Kesh. And Kesh is some guy who studies a lot, who follows music here, Rwanda, like that. Because I wanted a sound that can identify with Rwanda. So we go to Kesh, Julia Kabizere Kampala. I think we recorded track Twaligarukamu. Kesh, I think, took Nkamara Kumhakods. He was there building, and we are here rehearsing the lyrics and there, and then, excuse me, please. Yeah, I think I'm better now. And within around like 45 minutes,
okay. So like the whole piece was done in.
The whole piece was done in a few minutes because Nkasanga Julia she was singing in 12 Keys band.
Okay.
It's a band.
When I followed her, I saw.
She's an amazing person. She studied music. So imagine, I studied music. She studied music. Kesh is a pianist in church.
Now I'm imagining.
So the chemistry was. But of late, up to record, and then Dan tells me, I think we are falling out with Julia. We are terminating the contract.
Dan now.
Now he's a guy who likes nice things. So he tells me, I'm going to sell my rights to either Porsche or Omega. I'm like, okay. So I think he tries them. It was a little bit high. They would not get the money. So by dragging Amuna, and he was like, so I tell him, you know what? Like Julia, I help Julia, we buy your rights of the song. Julia so like would not release the song because Nyonka dealing in a guitar music. So Julia had no rights. Daniel Kirizayandi was so patient with me. So that's how we own the song now with Julia.
Okay, so this interview, whenever I sit with Arjuna, mbali nyenda muno abana bali. Okay, not only abana bali kutandika, but omuntu wena or in the future music, you always listen because we usually go deep. We go deep. It's not just a hit and run interview. It's always an exclusive. It's always an exclusive. We listen, we learn, we talk, we jazz, we laugh, and everything.
And there's always caused me to speak the truth.
Of course, on the TV you cannot lie.
Yeah. So oborawine mnywana wawe mzini, please tag them anywhere or send them a link over your Facebook or oborawine your TV or Afro Mobile or 4TV app. Please let them watch this interview because it might change. It may change your life, man.
You see, many times I live my life as an open book because I don't want them to make the mistakes I've made.
Yeah. Exactly. That's something I was telling my guy Shafiq here. Shafiq is my guy. Like we've been known each other back to back. So he has been like moving in that influencing line, being an influencer, being doing events and stuff. Yeah. So nimgambaga Shafiq, man, do this way because I don't want you guys to do the mistakes I made.
You don't need to reinvent them well.
Yeah. Because you come crying and
you see what brings it is like as an industry and Toro. We've not had mentors.
Yeah, exactly.
We have very successful individuals, but
and then
a very big problem actually.
Yeah. So it's why I come back on ground, and not many artists will open up their weaknesses to you.
Yeah.
And me, I want to minister to their lives, not just to entertain them, but I want to minister to your lives so that
mtu wachache no wakumtwara paka naguma na gwileta
agatkakaye burizayo wakasekye natambara nako turache kuzo mishorongo ngo master chapter 1 to read.
Okay, so anyways Arjuna, let's first hold it there. Let's go in for just 1-2 songs and then we come back with Arjuna. We're still going. We still have 40 minutes down the road. Okay. So he or she is into art. Please make sure Beja are locked in because we still have a lot to learn. So we're coming up with Embozes Mbele Nimurora social media.
Ndowooza amaiso go tulo, yeah, barungi neewe naawe. Ahewa kakira mbeire ndinzire, nkololeho mpumule, yeah. Niwe nsera lwazo lwange, kabe kasinge ndi hawawe, kubongamba nawe nikaba. Owange ngonze bana bomukansoli toma, mutukata waisa, leka nguhonike. Engonzi tichwa mugongo, nangwa titamiza, ababiri tufoke barongo. Amaiso go tulo, gaba amaiso go mugo, ningamba amaiso go tulo, gaba marungi tigachwa nkizi, tararararara, ningamba amaiso go tulo, gaba marungi tigachwa nkizi. Sara yange eriamo, tuguruse tugondagonde, nkukulure hanketo. Hansonda yensi ensonoki.
ogu naju nakyali ministries nakyali ministering abantu nakyatera obuzina obuturo.
That's all Adrina.
Yeah.
However, I'm not losing that part. Very
And
soon.
you shouldn't.
Because that's the natural.
Nkakugambira obuli there are songs I really need from you. I think tujja kibaza off air, but
Okay.
there are songs I feel this songs like that
That kind of, yeah. I really understand.
I really need that song from you, and
I think
I know you can really do it.
I have so many. I think now I have around 50 songs in studio.
Nankayoona afro.
You will.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. So, okutwarugayo, there is another question. Yesterday I was talking to Fiz to Bazao this very issue.
Okay.
I was talking to Muzame the other day, namkaguza, why didn't you do a concert last year? Yangamba now echojo change cha Jona chali chikora concert tinaenda kitahamu, so nagamba let me leave him. Let him do it. So this year Muzamil has done and you haven't done.
Yeah.
So it has reached my concern because nyoti nkororano ndora mu future. Recently Kabago did.
Yes.
Easter.
Yeah. You did December. Now Muzamil has done it. So Nyencha Sajo may also want to do. Titan may also want to do. Livon is coming. Achikozere is there. Kefa ijakuja kulaunching muvize.
I know.
So is mwaka mutaito muno halitwe. Why are we going to be like at now Juna is akozere nyoti mkola guno mwaka nanga akozere nyoti mkola guno mwaka. How should we come about that?
I think as nke kitweka cha 40, the happening community is still small. Abantu abaina the disposable income rugamba ninza kwiza ngulemeza mtwara asatu nyone ebyokunywa nebyokola bya mtwara 10. We are not yet having so many like them. And then mwaba abaka between mbataito who subscribe to our art, who says hey hadi concert ya Muzamil tingo jagenda mubar, let me go support the guy. We don't have, we still now have about train over potato. People have not yet bought into the idea of, if Muzamil is having a concert, it's my concert, I have to be there. So sanangu to an audience in Taito Kandi, if you get to realize Ajuna Atokirichi Muzamil, their fans are closely the same.
Okay.
I
reach it by that.
Like we rotate in that kind of cycle. So each when we must give each other space to work.
Okay.
I think we may not exceed 3 or 2 in a year. akawa tuna kutunga kutekaniza Easter na kutekaniza mu December. However, with time I'll break free nyowenkanye because I love so much testing waters. It's because abantu weta bakira bengi batiena. So me this life I want to be an experiment. Abunda ajawe chikanyo cha iwo talichukora. Ate abunda ajawe chikakora bas see.
Okay, so before we go into others praise kiwajuna kino chigamba kibo chichoju chawe nkichi.
Nyo lekanga mbere kare chingwenda kumbuza no manya akatake shongoke ka true love. True love ni nyesigangu most of the people kuza kumanya ajina James bakamanya our true love especially abantu boko mu western
abatali toro.
So true love hino habe no keshongora ukabano keshongora toro over.
I just put together at first it wasn't even my idea. I was hosted on Jubilee Radio. It was my first time to be hosted on an interview. I meet there Joseph Israel. He was with Love Child Burial. So Barry discusses and says, you know what guys, I think you two should do a song. However, we'll bring Carol on set. So he tells me, Ajuna, get responsibility. Gendo Sere, producer Wokura no Liram of Singe, do the track. So I go find my guy, St. Andrew. I explain to him where 3 people on the song. The idea is like this and this, and like, okay, which chords do you want? I'm like, I think I would choose a 1, 3, 4, 5 because it is in East Africa. It's one of the most lovely chords I love. So I put the craft. It wasn't Ngwali or Montrulio, but we just put craft together.
Okay, and then you came with true love. Then another thing was today abashongozi batoro abakutera je harumuka easily ntoni na nabanda bintazagamba na abintazagamba amazina abakutera je nito tukireba ngo abana bine talent so atera yebizina bishatu bina biba hit yor kukireba konka heza abura oyebuzo go muntariyo yuska kajirgamo no jango chikurete cyo according to you ntibasa kuba kitakani ntubasa solving atu
hariho forces nyingi hagati yaho ezikuruga muntu wenyine nkomuzine then ezikuruga ha community ya kumsupportinga obwo kuba notandika kuzuna orutoro omuganda agamba rode baba kulimo 20 like industry ebe kulidingiri 20 so ina kubanza okaseriko consolation okaserikolizer happen ukakora bindi because along or limerway to earlier rutairansi ngolimo rutakusobora kuzina. So me, in fact it comes even to the way crafted champion. It's because I've listened to thousands of voices. Anasiso wira wakino siso wira muruzungu murutoro gendo zina Uganda wawe zakitera wangu. Yes, they have a valid point. But I have a question. I work in the mutoro.
Yes.
Even to give me this kind of talent, there should be a reason why I am a mutoro and they should put this value here. So, and at times when it comes to us as people, as creatives, and you feel I'm on top of the world. Yeah, you don't listen to advisors. I won't mention names because I don't need to blame. Or you start drugs. Hey, come on, yeah, you see, because I told you we don't have mentors.
Yeah.
People have,
and even sometimes the mentors as well.
The mentors, they need mentors. So you seem to be in a kind of structure and a link that can. It's why I come back home at Elijah Prince. I felt convicted in my spirit to help him. Is into church ministries. So I don't want to ministering. I'm ministering into his life because I don't want to lose him. At the end of the day, after having a successful career here, I don't know fine. The success of Arjuna will only manifest when we see his successors.
Okay, then another thing haromuntu tizagamba izina riho kana we no mweshongozi akarga yagira mbu kweshongora rutore abantu batoro tabakwagira abantu babo so no teka is it for real?
It's for real at some point. Nicho kugambira kentyo kwa notanga kozana rutoro na baba kole mu 2-0. So it is you to find a consolation, to find an equalizer, come on a level ground. So abantu abakera wingi this struggle iyo equalizing omupira hayibiri yaho no bakera kulemera, many of them they break. There are thousands of us even those the very own I have because I was a backup artist in studio. I've backed up several people in studio. I've been a live band guy. Like I look to be having a successful life in Uganda. But like, you know what, I need to come back home. So at some point however in fact, if you remember yesterday after the concert, and I would make sure I thank them, like, hey, please, thank you for coming.
By the way, so you doing me? I was here. I was like this. I was like,
I had to make sure I thank everyone for coming. If you remember our concert, thanking everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sacrificing it means those are your people. It's right.
And by the way, on the other hand, I'm just loving people on our shows.
You see, and that's the real culture because naturally. That's what they are. They lawyers. Hati mtoro sabu mzeneleza na nketana akakutunura akamara akakora osagira hati nko kwata imerire konake mkono tagori kasemeriyo. That's how they are happy.
And then someone will inbox you. You killed it.
Someone will inbox you.
But that's not for us.
What makes kwere bintu ka shango montaria takwijo mchivuri chawe yes konka waza msumuyeye aine ajuna james aine mkaitani nibyo shongo byakusiba natera byonka boka oyabuza naija kumureba uhinga kongata kwenda kwemisiyo konko lyrics nazumanya no msumuyeri ya ringtone ye so maybe it's their nature.
Yes, it's their nature, but at times the generation I told them currently, every fading organa akabi. It's like talk about him, alien skin and they sing every word.
Yes.
Shunkatita na stage, bulikimu na bakimanya ikirmortoro, but they will look at you. So at times, nyawe.
I like it when you take them, you give them mic, and they sing,
but
they can't sing with you.
It's a voice.
So they at times when inakobeaga oyo mutora aliati, nina kumukwatandi. Nyewe time kabandi yoko in Central. Nyimba zina rotoro, there's a kabara kalioko kokoto. Rotoro vitu bazalipaliyo bazalize ne bazemera kyo. Vitu no itegera. So that's how Central people are. With an up 5. We've danced to several songs and top with together and
Malwede
members of parliament, they were dancing to the song.
Exactly.
That's how we are.
Okay, so Octo Gayo. Another thing, you last year actually ukabaja kora I think concert yao releasing as man down ziki ukabanza wabona Faruk mwaya kukana waongera wagaruka you remember ulitukamipinga forest angambira SWABRI we talked back to back I want to go back to Faruk this and that and then mweja ma achieving some very big hits, platinum, platinum thing manya I want if you understand platinum.
That year gave me platinums. It
So
was my first time to appear on almost every TV.
Yeah, so you got platinum songs, you did a very successful show. Hijabam challenges for 6 months, but you bounced back. And now it's no more. So I don't know if it's confidential, but you can really tell us what happened.
I don't want to keep these issues confidential because others may not learn.
And and now one was so story.
Yeah, because Farouk is so excellent, like Africa events. They've done all they're supposed to do for me. But time came. Me, I have those seasons in life. I'm like in my heart, Holy Spirit, is this that way I should do things? Is this way I'm supposed to be? So time came and I was feeling like my time to move on is up. It has come. It's all that in the Africa events not. I got a phone, I called Farouk, I'm like, Papa, do you have some time we talk? Like, okay. I feel my time with Africa events is up. Now it's not working against it. But I'm saying this. This is what I feel at heart. My life had come to a transition. I want to broaden this vision. I'm going much more into church, folk, and mainstream. Church and folk, they don't bring money. Ebizina tasabgamba tu akwatele ija prince okamgamba ekizina cha kuundaza wakatunga bookingizinga naja kugamba ngene na crusade house. If you ask a folk person like a Kenneth Mugabe nguwe murungi sazino, people can appreciate, but those are things ngo tuja kuzana ganga haruoto. They may not bring in money, but I felt my roots are calling me to have that music, to have that catalog as well. But when you have a management, which is okay, management here or send, kizanaki extrapolate send, that's mainstream. So I wonder if I want to have this vision, I want the transition, needs a confade as I said, because it's gonna want me to do a certain kind of BPM. In fact, one time my producer, like, we have so many songs together. It's like, tumweta Msiramu, Farouk. Msiramu iziranu ya kuungana. I'm like, ya kuungana like. Akambena, ya juna kunogo BPM, kwe kunogo nonze. Untami isi wagana. BPM. Menyo kira muno kurubatara 94, 96, 98. Hatuwa na ndantere BPM 110, 105. Can you improve that's not the natural me. Yes, I'll go there to make money, but
you're losing your identity.
I've been to a space earlier before. I used to have a live band mbele Nazanaga 2015. Nazanaga mwanya tinkuiza kubaza tukagulio ku bugolobi. Omwanya ogu ukagula mbano abantu bengi abakingura butu. Abo burungi bw'abana bitu. I think you understand. So I tell my band, you know what, guys? In my spirit, I feel I'm not supposed to be in this place. I'm not used to a girl having a girl, a boy having a boy. And you're gonna making him like I'm like, like what's that?
What the hell is going on here?
And for them, they're okay. Like Arjuna, we came for money. They have paid us. Let's do the thing. I would get the money. Then what I've come like, but do I really belong here? Let me not just be a slave to money. Simply because I'm getting money from something, even when it's bad, I should get a point of sending like that. Yes, send and only way to. So I didn't want to be a slave of BPMs. It's like if you say Diamond Platinum's it's BPM.
No.
If you check last BPM is 88. Burna Boy's biggest song. You check for that what East Africa's biggest song up to today. Their BPM around
Ali Kiba's
90.
best song, Cinderella.
You see.
Hatara
akoza kezira katuzuga munsi mutima nyira katuzuga kata. Akoza ko baketa make.
Good now he akala
kamcha mutere bizina byanyu mwiruke bakozo kabanaga musololi bizina byanyu biona abantu bose batakuja kuhura muiza mutamuka kabanaga this is my vow simple inywe na kule mwagwa His songs blown almost.
I miss that guy. We contacted him. I talked to him last year. I got a chance to talk to him. We wanted to bring him for Empako. By the way, we had that.
That would have been the.
Yeah. So I talked to maybe like we want. I'm this and this. We want you here and there. And I'm a man. I'm sorry, bro, but I left that kind of music. You know, I'm trying to relate this to your story.
Yeah, sure.
Man, my mom loved me in church. So he lost his mom. So when the mom died, he was like, no, let me do the rest of the things for my mom.
So you see, and I was watching also John Riley. John Riley grew up in church. His parents also was that. I think I saw. It must have been Elevation Church, Pastor Stephen Fatigue. But if you listen to John Riley, yes, he's under Marvin Records. Marvin is known of having vibe guys varema. Chonka where they handle John Riley. Bamuleka it was an uncle mzungu. But he crafted what they call Afrobeat kateito. But they left him to blend his vision with their vision. But me, I'm this person. You come, someone wants to change you, like lose your vision. For them, they have their vision, which is okay for money. And at that point, I'm like, no. What you see is not making money as you want. I've seen people who make money with it. David Rutalo is another year. I cannot think even a BPM as well. You know that guy, I've been with him. We are friends. Is the most bankable artist in Uganda.
Exactly.
No mutwara mundu kucho no mutwara ruwa no mutwara gulu.
Anyway, people will be full. They will come. That's why we fought him the other time, because we were not going to do anything.
I know that guy has his magic.
Yeah,
it's like that you bring a king sir. King sir was pizza guy pretty na fefe. Hata isiraka zana kandika shaka izito mukwana something. And like hata arakozo ka Dax vibes. Amazon and he's stuck. Is that with a very calm vibe?
That's what I was telling you, man. There is a way that music.
It is funny. What you're expecting from
okay, so going back to the point, is this something you've ever sat with Farouk or the entire team of Kavagamba, bro? This is me. This is what I have to do. This is what I want. This is this is it.
I didn't sit with him because I knew if I sat with him,
you were going to agree.
Yes. Chonga nkabaliza abanywana banga abake. Nkagambiraho Fortunate. Nagambiraho nakakuru na Derek. However, they were like, Kajuna, you think you're ready? I'm like, in my heart, I even took a week of, I prayed and fasted about this. God, I'm going to make this decision. Are we together? I felt peace at heart and we're in this together. That's where I chose it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I believe Farouk will get a Nkawamsa distinguished level, and I don't know if they
yeah.
But me, in Kanimpura, my vision is now elsewhere.
Okay, so there are so many people who have comments now in Zirora. I will read some. I won't read all of them, but I will read some when we come back. Bamba Sabakazina come man down. So Sharif, when you're ready, drop us man down. We go in for a very short musical break, and then we come back with finalizing and Arjuna. We see his vision. What is his plan? His sorry.
It's your boyfriend from Todo. Africa events.
St. Andrew music.
Obusika wengonzi zango katikinga. Olikali miha radio yange nkalokinga. Irakali yawe linura kura. Omundu aralikiza. Kasande komubato. Bulikeire ninyoya. Amatontelure ontere muchanzi tunywe. Ondise nkulise ngonze ngire mpotole.